Burnley versus Chelsea, English Premier League football match. This is a PES 21 simulation football gameplay. You subscribe, like and share and enjoy this game. Thank you.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice and the players are all set to get started. Colours. Look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be four.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Okay, interesting. Oh, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Palmer. Fernandez. And here's Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cucurella. Chalobah. Palmer. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Florentino Luis. Cullen. Florentino Luis, and here's Broja. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Hartman. Ball comes in. Caicedo. Palmer. And it's played forward. Now it's Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Neto. And it's Caicedo. And here's Neto. And here's Neto. And he's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Florentino Luis. Hartman. Broja. That is good strength. Spread out to the left. Cullen. Showing good feet. In towards the sun, mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Broja really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Garnacho looks to get on the end of this. Ball is over the line. Hartman, great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. Garnacho. And here's Palmer. And here's Palmer. Hit into the middle. Hartman. Florentino Luis is onto it in a flash. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's just beyond his reach. Florentino Luis. Bea. Cullen. That's very neat. James with the clearance. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho. Garnacho, gently done. Hartman. João Pedro. Now it's Garnacho. Fernandez. Palmer. Caicedo. That's a good ball. And here's Neto. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that is not finding anyone. Cullen. And this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fernandez. Fernandez, gently done. Palmer. Garnacho. That has found him in acres of space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Moved on forwards. That's really well cleared. Cullen. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pedro, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Hartman. Garnacho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caicedo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kyle Walker. That's really well manoeuvred. Chalobah is there and he can get that clear. Caicedo. Palmer. And here's Broja. Caicedo has given away a free kick. That'll be a throw-in. Hartman. Cucurella. Chalobah. Palmer. Garnacho, now he's off and running. Florentino Luis. And here's Broja. Succumbs to the pressure. That's surely a foul, free kick. Going for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Caicedo forwards and with intent. And it's Fernandez. That's a good run down the left. And here's Fernandez. Garnacho. And that's aimed into the middle. Kyle Walker. Walker shifted upfield. Clipped into space. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Caicedo chooses to go cross-field. Fernandez. Fernandez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Fernandez gets a cross in. Aim forwards. Lobbed in behind. Broja looking to get on the end of this. Oh, Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cucurella. Garnacho. It's a great chance! Now it's Broja. Hartman looking to hit the byline here. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. And here's Broja. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone direct. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Keeper has taken decisive action. What a throw in. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Oh, sweet feet. Palmer spreads it out wide. Cucurella puts them all in. Broja. Hartman. Florentino Luis. Kyle Walker. Cullen. Joao Pedro, out to the left it goes. Fernandez, nice control. Fernandez, oh what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Joao Pedro is offering a right smile there.
Florentino Luis. And he's on a charge. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Caicedo clears it away. Palmer. Garnacho. Colwell. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto carries the ball down the right. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Done delicately. Chalobah attempts a clearance. João Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. Lovely feet. Cullen. Has a quick glance. Cullen. Florentino Luis. Hartmann. He is just caressing the ball. He's dealt with that well. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Chalobah gently done. Caicedo. Palmer. Played out wide. Pedro Neto. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Palmer. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. It's a good run down the right. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Florentino Luis. Half an hour played now. And it's played forward. Palmer. Caicedo forwards and with intent. Oh, delicate chip through. That'll be a corner. And it's Caicedo. It's a loose ball, and he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. With himself. That's really well manoeuvred. Hartmann charging forward down that flank. Very nicely done. Can he deliver? And here's Broja. That is lovely. Florentino Luis. Hartman. Florentino Luis. And here's Broja. And the shots, and the shots! Garnacho. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. That is a brilliant interception. Hartman shifted upfield. Cullen, aim forwards, tries to get it clear. Florentino Luis. Hartman. It's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Palmer. Lofted upfield. Garnacho looks to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Caicedo. And here's Neto. That's tidy. Back into the middle. Can he finish? Dubravka gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. João Pedro. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Florentino Luis. Moved on forwards. Can he finish? Second win style. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Pedro Neto. Palmer. Garnacho. Fernandez. And here's Fernandez. Defending of the desperate variety. Time to deliver. In again. Danger averted for now. Colwill. Palmer. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kyle Walker. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. It's a quick ball upfield. That has been knocked clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cucurella. Cucurella, played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Caicedo. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Cullen. He's making a real surge on the left. Driving on, a real charge here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cullen. Oh, that's a nice ball. Cross goes in there. Chalobah can get it clear. Have it back and can go again. Hartman. That's good play. Hartman. Oh, nice touch. That'll be a throw. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Cucurella tries making a foray down the right. Oh, it's played into... There's the header! And that has been clubbed away. Pedro Neto. A searching ball out wide. Tries to get it clear. Played into the middle. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Broja, over to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Colwill. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Fernandez. Palmer. And here's Garnacho. Fernandez gets a cross in. Takes a shot! They've scored! And they're back in front! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great defending, strong and determined. Kyle Walker. There's the whistle for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Oh, that's nice. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho. Fernandez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cullen, aim forwards. Cullen. Nicely shaped cross. Colwell gets it away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Garnacho looks to the other side. Caicedo. João Pedro. Out to the right. So who's he picking out? Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kyle Walker. Cullen. Roja is onto it in a flash. Hartman. Can he latch onto this? Oh, great header! No mistake!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
This is quite a battle.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Caicedo played out to the left flank. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. He's had a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Cullen. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Oh, that's neat. Cullen. Florentino Luis. Hartman. Decent progress down the left. Fernandez. Garnacho. Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella. Lovely bit of skill. Gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Caicedo. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. And it's James. Walker is there, and he can get that clear. Up he goes! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Cullen. That's really well manoeuvred. And that was very necessary. Cullen. Hartman. There are a few waiting for it. Florentino Luis. Palmer, gently done. Garnacho. And he's managed to get free. Now, what's he got in mind? Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Cullen. Hartman. Florentino Luis. Cullen. James. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Colwell. Cucurella. And he goes cross-field. Garnacho. João Pedro. Garnacho. Fernandez puts a cross in. Broja. Florentino Luis. And that's put paid to a promising move. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Nice control. Cullen. That's good play. Chooses to go back. Now here's... Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fernandez. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Nice physical challenge. Cullen. Hartman. It's a sharp pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Caicedo. He's having a look round. Broja. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Hartman. Florentino Luis. Cullen. And it's played forward. Fernandez gets over and intercepts. Palmer forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Fernandez with the short one. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Kyle Walker. Walker gently done. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Palmer. Florentino Luis. Hartman. Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caicedo, played towards the other side. Hartman. Driven forward. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Delivered across. It's out for a goal kick. Cullen. Beer. That's really well manoeuvred. Chalobah. Cucurella. James. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kyle Walker. Beer. Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. Cucurella crosses. That has been knocked clear. Cleared away. And it's Caicedo. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Dubravka herring after the ball here. Looking for a decent ball in. Palmer looking to add to his goal. João Pedro. Lovely chance, surely! He scores! And this is getting better and better. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Cullen. Florentino Luis. And here's Broja! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Garnacho going full steam ahead down the left flank. That is lovely. Now it's João Pedro. Spread out to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his... It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Hartman. Colwell. Gets it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Garnacho going full tilt down the left. And it's Fernandes. Palmer. Curry tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive. So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cullen. Across it goes. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Referee's given a throw. And that's another throw. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's the keeper's ball. Garnacho. Fernandes. Aim forwards. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Looks to the other side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. A chance to play it in. Fernandes. In it comes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Garnacho. Fernandes. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he deliver? Palmer. Oh, it's played into the area. The most accurate pass. Now it's João Pedro. And here's Fernandes. And it's Palmer. Hartman goes forward. Chalobah. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, full tilt down the right-hand side. Now it's João Pedro. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Hartman forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Fernandes. Garnacho. Over to the left. Palmer. Caicedo. Oh, it's come loose. Pedro Neto. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Goes to finish! Lacking in accuracy. Cullen. James makes the interception. Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandes, and he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto hurtling down that right flank. Florentino Luis. Hartman shifted upfield. And that has been cleared. Could be danger. Decent chance! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So is this the start of a comeback? Caicedo. Cucurella. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Garnacho. João Pedro.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
Palmer! Kyle Walker. That's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. He is just caressing the ball. Caicedo played through into space. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, shooting chance! Here's Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. And here's Palmer. Very nicely done. Kyle Walker. Cullen. Chance to deliver. He's cut it out. Here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Cullen. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Beer. Florentino Luis. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, good spread. Played it again. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Fernandez. Garnacho picks it up out wide. Here it is, crossed in. Cleared without complication. Cullen. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hartman. That's a throw. Hartman. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's in a good position. Gets the shot away! And that's off target. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedro Neto. Joao Pedro. Pedro Neto. There are a few waiting for it. Caicedo. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Palmer. Garnacho. Fernandez. Has crossed. Chance! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Hartman. Hartman. And he's got his cross in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's João Pedro. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's anyone's ball now. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Florentino Luis. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bea. Cullen. Strong running down that left flank. Sanchez claims it, safe hands. Garnacho. Caicedo. Garnacho. Oh, nice touch. Fernandez. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. Florentino Luis. Now it's Broja. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble